Hi everybody, so my client's back for an infill and a redesign. Unfortunately, she broke one nail, but that's fine. And as you can see, she's also got some cracks in this nail, so I'm gonna fix that later. First, I'm just gonna take off all the color and see if there's any lifting, which I don't think there is, but I do need to fix those cracks. And I'm just gonna do this for all of her nails. Yeah, I'm just gonna take off the color, shorten them a little bit, make sure there's no lifting. And I'm recording this outside, so I'm hoping that there's going to be some lovely bird songs in the background. Because finally our first day of summer has arrived over here in Holland, so let's not waste 1 minute of it. So now I'm gonna go into those cracks and make sure that I get rid of all the product until I reach her natural nail, because I think her natural nail cracked too, so I really want to fix that crack, that it won't happen again. But I do not need to remove all of the product. You could do that, of course, but you don't have to if you don't want to. And her occupation puts a lot of stress on the nails, so she really wants to keep her natural nails underneath because it just gives it a little bit more strength. So I will do everything in my power to keep her natural nails. So I forgot to film how I removed the cuticle tissue. I just used my e-file and very carefully just got it off of her nail plate like you've seen me do before. So now I'm just gonna cleanse her nail plate real well, scrub it real good, make sure everything's gone out of this little nooks and crevices. And when that's done, I'm gonna go in with my rubber base clear and just apply a thin layer. It's great for adhesion. And I am gonna go over those cracks, but I'm not gonna fill it up with my rubber base. I'm just gonna put a thin layer there. And there wasn't any lifting around the cracks, so I got away with that pretty good. And next I'm gonna go in with my acrylic gel. It's my own mix. I've mixed acrylic gel clear, soft white, dark pink, and cover pink, and I've mixed this a lovely soft nude color. I really like this color, so I'm just gonna keep on making it. A lot of people like it too for if they're going to wear a French manicure, which I get. It's a lovely soft color. And so I'm just gonna do an infill first, and I'm going to fill up these gaps that I've made. And once that's cured, I'm going to apply a thin layer over the entire nail to make sure that it's not going to crack again. And also she's got a pretty high up hyponychium, so it needs a little bit more growth so that it won't tear into her nail bed. So I'm just gonna make this as smooth as I can, just get the product in that crack and make sure that it's smooth enough that I can apply a second, a little bit thicker layer over the entire nail. And once that's done, I'm gonna go ahead and use my hand file to get the basic shape first. Next, I'm gonna go in with my electric file, which will do most work for me, and I'm gonna finish with my hand file again to get it nice and crisp. And next I'm gonna go in with this pretty lime green. Yeah, really like this color. It's very pretty. It's kind of neon, but it's also like a pastel. I don't know if you know what I mean, but to me it's pastel neon. I guess, yeah. So I'm just gonna get it on all of her 10 nails. So that is going to be the base for my pink flowers. And I'm going to apply 2 coats of this color. So next I'm going to use some bling. I'm just not sure which one, because her nails aren't that big and wide, so can choose the really big ones that would look awkward with a flower. So I need a slightly smaller one, but I do want it to be round. So I'm just seeing if I like it, yeah, but I just don't know. Now that's an oval. I don't want an oval flower. I want a round flower this time. So I think I will have to choose just my biggest rhinestone, just a round one, and then go around it with the smaller ones. I think that will look cute, and it will definitely be big enough. So I'm just going to scoop some out. I only need 10, but you know. And let's scoop some of the smaller ones out. I guess this is SS3, I believe. Yeah, the other one is SS2, this is SS3, and the biggest one is SS10, I believe. So first I'm gonna go in with my rubber base clear. And I don't have to apply it on top of the whole nail, just the area where I'm going to place the stones. Yeah, so I'm just going to put the stones in the rubber base, get the small ones around it, and then I'm going to cure. And next I'm gonna go in with my top gel nail cleanse. I'm just gonna go around the stones. I really don't need much to seal in those small rhinestones. Yeah, so I'm just gonna go around it. I'm gonna leave a bigger blob on top of the nail so I can use my detailer brush. And then I'm gonna go around the big stone in the center. Really don't want that one to fall off. I'm not gonna go over it, just around it. That should be enough because it's going to be sealed in with the flower also. So, you know, chances are pretty low that you're gonna lose a stone, but you know, you never know. Just want everything to be sealed in properly. And right now I'm very proud that my clients hardly ever lose a stone, but when she comes back I will be cursing at myself for sticking them on that good, because it will be horrible to take them off. I'll probably have to use an older bit to just go over the stones, you know, because I don't think I'm gonna be able to get in between with my clippers. I don't know. I don't think so. So I'm just gonna repeat the same step on all of her nails. And after that, it's time to create the flower. So next I'm going to be using this lovely bright pink. It's highly pigmented, and yeah, it's not always as easy to work with, but you know, just stay calm and you'll get there eventually. So yeah, it is pretty hot today here in Holland, and we are very grateful for that. But you know, your monomer and polymer powder will react differently with hot and cold weather. So, you know, sometimes it just takes a little bit to get used to the different temperatures and how your product will react to it. But, you know, if you don't like it, you can always take it off very quickly and just start over. I can't really work that quick today because of the weather. It dries a little bit weird. The edges of the bead will dry really quickly, and the center will be really soft still. And yeah, it's not an easy color to work with. It's also not easy because it's so highly pigmented, and it will make it a lot more stickier than like a clear acrylic would do, or just a core powder. It's just not the same. I would not recommend using a highly pigmented acrylic powder like this, or a polymer powder like this as a core powder. It won't be as strong at all, so just don't do that. But you could use it in between layers to decorate and color your nails, so that would be a possibility. So I'm just gonna keep going until I've got a fully covered flower all the way around, with nice big petals. They came out a little bit bigger than I thought they would. I was planning on creating some leaves and stuff, but I'm not gonna do that because it would take away from the flower. Yeah, you can see me shaking her hands because she was fidgeting with her phone, and she was in a lock. I couldn't even move her hand, so yeah, that was funny. Yeah, and usually I don't even have to shake it that hard, but her hand was just so stiff I couldn't even move it that well, so it was funny. So but yeah, I'm just gonna keep going like that, trying to keep in mind every time that I can't work a lot of beads at once because of the weather, because it's so warm. But we will get there eventually. So we've decided there is something missing. So I've decided to go in with some glitter paint and just get it all around the border, because I really don't want to add too much on top of the nail anymore, because I really want the flower to be the center of the nail and not, anything else. I could use some stones, but I don't know, I just wasn't feeling that, so we decided on putting on some glitter lines, and I think it keeps the nails elegant, in a very flashy and fun colored kind of way. Yeah, but you know, sometimes less is more. Sometimes it's not. Sometimes you just need to go all out. But today, nah, I wasn't feeling it. Just some glitter, some lines. Yeah. And I think that was perfect for this set of nails. And here are her nails. I think they came out really cute using the bright green, well, pastel bright green, and the bright pink flower. I really like it. So, yeah, thank you so much for watching. I really hope you liked this video, and I wish you all a very good day. Goodbye.